Hi and welcome to this episode of Gridiron TV. We've got a great show lined up for you this evening. On the show we've got Pete Laird of the Edinburgh Knights and we've also got Stewart Adams from the Edinburgh Predators. Also on tonight's show we've got an exclusive interview with Quinn from the Football University. So don't go away, we'll be right back. Hi, welcome back to Gridiron TV. I'm your host Stuart Young. On this evening's show, I'm now joined by Stewart Adams, the head coach of the Edinburgh Predators. Stuart, thanks for joining us. Pretty good game on the 5th of February. How do you expect that to go?
Yeah, the day was picked because it's Super Bowl Sunday. It was all organised by the Napier team. We're quite confident going into it. We'd like a couple more weeks of practice before we play them, but yeah, we're quite confident going into the game.
I mean, as here obviously about any kind of sport, especially American football, you've been in the game long enough, you know what it's like. Every result is key. Yeah. But when we look at this magnificent trophy we have on the table this evening, is it all about that or is it all about the result?
Bit of both, to be honest. A win's a win, doesn't matter what team it's against. But yeah, to have the trophy up in the Edinburgh University would be good.
Some big mantelpiece you'll need for that thing, won't you?
Yeah, we'll struggle to carry that home on the night, but I'm sure we'll manage.
I'm sure you'll manage, no doubt. I mean, you're talking about confidence going into the game. Why is it you're so confident?
We've got a good team, we've got a good core base of guys. A lot of guys have been there for a good couple of years. And we've got some rookies this year which are really stepping up for us. We've played 2 games already this year and we're 1-1. We liked the other result to go our way, but unfortunately it didn't happen. But we played Glasgow the first game of the season. They were conference champs last year. So taking them out on their home field was a great boost to us.
Stuart, you've got the Knights on the 29th as well as the 5th, so it's 2 back-to-back games, and you talk about confidence. You're going to take a lot out of both games? Yeah,
but we're going into the 29th game confident as well. Anything that happens during the game we'll work on in our midweek practice. Again, it would be good to have another week's practice ahead of them, but anything that we do wrong and anything that we see, we'll take into the Wednesday practice and we'll adjust for the big game on the Varsity game.
Would you film the games to try and get sort of feedback and see where where mistakes were made?
Yeah, we've got somebody standing there with a camcorder and the opposite team does it as well, and we're quite good at sharing tape. So we'll take it back, we'll go through it with the coaches and we'll work out our mistakes or anything that we see. Do
you have video nights where the teams can also see the games, see the highlights and see what sort of positional changes you want to make towards each play? Or
time is a factor with it being university. A lot of guys have got uni work on and work commitments and stuff, but yeah, the coaches do try and get together. We invite the players along the best we can. Some guys make it, some guys don't, but the ones that do take something from the sessions.
I mean, obviously you look at the Knights, Pete Laird's been in the game for many years. He's going to have the Knights well drilled. What are you going to expect the Knights to come with in this game?
From the games that we've seen them play, their offence moves the ball quite well. Defence, hard hitting, some big players on that team as well. We're going to try and use our speed. Not got a lot of players, not a lot of big bodies, but we are well drilled. Guys pulled off that Glasgow victory, ground it out. Didn't do so well against Stirling. But we're confident. We're going to try and play all aspects of the game against them.
I mean, you come into this season. I mean, no game in the uni game is easy, and we've experienced that in the past, and we saw that. I mean, I was with you years ago when the Napier team were ongoing, and you saw the games even then. It was tough going. What did you expect to get out of this season when you first started off? Did you expect that? Did you set expectations you're going to try and win the division, or what did you set the team? What was the goals?
The goals that we set was actually to beat the Napier team twice. That's always the goal every year, is to beat these crosstown rivals every year, and then it is to make the playoffs. Made our playoffs the first year that we had the team, and that was great. That was great in our first year. Just pipped at the post last year, But that's our goal, is to beat the Napier teams and then make the playoffs.
So that's a sort of banter starting already, is it?
No, that's not the banter. That's just the way, as we say it every year. That's our we get these guys to sign up and say, right, let's beat Napier twice.
Yeah, quite right, and rightfully so. I mean, it's always good to have rivalry in any kind of sport. I mean, American football, we know what rivalries across the whole of the country, and this is a fantastic event to have. You've been in the game for many years now. You've been with Dundee Hurricanes for many years, and I've played against you. I know the kind of level that you expect from football players. Are you drilling your experiences into the rookie guys who are coming through?
Yeah. A lot of my coaches all play senior ball as well. And we take a lot of the stuff that we do there and put it into the university team. The problem that we've got is we've only got 6-7 weeks to recruit these guys. A lot of guys have never played before. Mm-hmm. Put them in kit within 5 weeks, teach them how to tackle, teach them how to hit, teach them how to do everything, mm-hmm. and then teach them the playbook on top of it. Mm-hmm. It's a struggle. We try and condense what we do at the senior level down into 6-7 weeks. Doesn't always work. Some of the guys don't like it, some of the guys do. I mean,
it's a tough ask. I mean, university teams have got studies to do, obviously, as you well appreciate. What have you done? You spoke to me off air just briefly, and you said to me that the difficulty you've got is getting the guys from rugby and from other sort of general sports as well. What are you doing to try and encourage these people to come on to the sport?
A lot of the guys, when we speak to them at the refreshers week, and when they're coming up and they're signing up, let's say it's that kind of stigma with American football, with the pads, the shoulder pads, and mm-hmm. play a real man's sport and stuff. We tell them, just come along, try it once. We get some guys signing up, which is great. We try and teach them not to do the same as they do in mm-hmm. rugby. It's a lot, but totally different sport.
Yep, of course.
You get basketball players coming up and
good receivers.
Great receivers, big tight ends.
I mean, you got your man Jimmy Graham from the Saints, ex-basketball player, wasn't he?
Yeah. So we'll take any players, anyone willing along, come and try out. Mm-hmm. We'll take the time to explain to them the basics. Mm-hmm. If they stay, they stay. If they don't, unfortunately, they go back to go to the other sports.
I mean, we talked about having experience on the team, and you've got a vast amount of experience on the team, and you see experienced coaches as well. What differences do you see between the university game and the senior game?
A lot of it's you lose these players. The Americans come over for one semester, so you build your team with these guys involved, mm-hmm. and then you lose them for the semester. The following semester they're gone again. A lot of guys graduate, and you have to start again. And every year you're just restarting. You're building your team up from scratch again. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you're lucky you can keep the guys for 2, 3, 4 years. Yeah. It is hard. It's a hard thing to do. Some teams do it well. Some teams don't. Mm-hmm. We do okay.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, again, talking about experience, you've got rookies. I mean, mm-hmm. any sort of shining lights in your team, any sort of shining rookies that are sort of standouts?
Yeah.
How many you got? You're not going to give anything too much away.
Pete's going to hear this, and I'm sure he's seen our game film and that as well. But yeah, we've got some guys that have never played before, some guys that have played with us the first year. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we're doing okay.
So tell me, rookies, experienced players, you want every player to bring their A game come the 29th and the 5th? Yeah. I mean, we play these 2 games, we go to 3-1. But that's the main goal. If they beat us on the 29th, which I hope they won't, and we beat them the next game, it's not the greatest results, 2-2, but yeah, a win's a win. We'll just try our best at both games. Mm-hmm. Well, I'd like to wish you all the very best of luck. I'll be at the game, so we'll Gridiron TV, and obviously all the best, and we'll speak to you soon. Thanks very much. Hi, don't go away. Gridiron TV will be right back. We will be joined by the Edinburgh Napier Knights head coach, Laird.